Alright, what is good? Bad luck with the brakes. Where at? Not here, though. Unless you are here, but you don't talk. Jaron Hall. All right. Possibly. Sam Hartman, okay. We have some friends in the chat. That's cool. Got Downs and Jaron Hall, refractor. Got Drew LR, Cam Rising. Clayton Tune. Clayton Tune. Mason Smith. And Tungo Vailoa. See, I told everybody, if you got Mason Smith or DJ Ojulari, you'll get at least 50 autos and 50 parallels. Joey Porter Jr., Will Levis, refractor. No, Wrestling Break is at 7. Wrestling Break's at 7. We got an orange. So orange campus captain, I think. Josh Downs. Let's get number 11. $18. Gibbs and Israel. Stetson Bennett and Valaday. Joey Porter Jr. and Trayshawn Holden. Did you miss? 49 of 50. I don't know. Who do you have? I think only Blah's allowed to post links. Eli Ricks, Smith and Jigba. Clayton Tune. Josh Downs. Did you miss this? But better question, are you his boy? Huh? Malachi Moore on the blue Will Anderson refractor. 140 of 150. Got Bijan Robinson and CJ Stroud on the refractor. Josh Downs, look at that. Seems to me a Josh Downs kind of a break. Not numbered. Stogner. I think he's an auto only in this. Got Will Anderson, Julian Fleming. Downs and Wright. Got a purple Henry To'o and Pat Garwo refractor. $134. All right. You heard it here first, guys. Josh Downs, steal of the draft. Tony Grimes on the Bandits and Nick Singleton refractor. Hendon Hooker, nice refractor auto. Very nice one. Take that. TVD and Ronnie Bell refractor. Bo Nix, campus captains. Kayshawn on the refractor. Malachi Moore, Cade McNamara. Malachi Moore is a good bet to get a bunch of cards of. 49 of 199. We get a bunch of his cards. Got Smith and Jigba. Zach Harrison. Jaron Hall. Jaron Hall and Graham Mertz. See, someone was asking for Jaron Hall. Julian Fleming and Bijan Robinson refractor. Julian Fleming on the refractor auto. Joey Porter Jr. The job that pays the bills. What? This pays the bills, blah. What do you mean? BJ Ojolari. Zach Evans on the refractor. Josh Downs. See? Look at that. So Josh Downs kind of a break. 124. Got Blake Corum and Nathaniel Dell. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Gabriel. That's a lie. What are you talking about? You plenty of money. Plenty of free product. Jordan Addison, base auto. Got Caleb Williams and Kenny McIntosh. Kano and Milton Smith. Who do I have in the fights tonight? I have Cejudo. I have Cejudo. I have Burns, but I think Bilal has a pretty good chance. Like, I think a lot of people are thinking Burns is gonna run through Bilal, but I don't think so. Especially if Bilal can avoid the big shots. He's not an easy guy to just take down and control. And as the fight goes on, it's a 5-round fight, so I think that tends to favor Bilal. I would not be surprised at all if Bilal wins. I think we pulled one or two. Non-numbered speckle. Jermaine Burton and Raymond Davis. 25 of 100. Bryce Young, Dallas Turner. Bo Nix, Hartman, and Anthony Richardson. Winston Wright. Hair. Winston Wright, Jordan Addison, Julian Fleming, that's a refractor, Hendon Hooker refractor, Stogner base, Toon base, and Mason Smith base. ETN and Smith and Jigba. Stroud and Isaiah Nair. Also, too, like, I'm, you know, weight cutting back to back to back. He's fighting 3 times in 3 months. Doing three straight weight cuts like that. Definitely not the healthiest, but the good thing is Bilal's not really like a puncher, but I mean, obviously he's shown in his last fight, 19 of 75. He can definitely hurt you. So I don't really see him putting like Burns out, but I could see a TKO. Got Will Anderson and Will Shipley. Will Levis. DJ Uyagalele. The Will Levis spot did really well last break. Jaden Reed and Caleb Williams refractor. He's in every case too, I think. That's Stetson Bennett and Sean Clifford. Addison and Brandt. Did not want to open. I think the pack is stuck. It's like stuck to the side. There we go. Graham Mertz, Tanner Morgan. $158 of $299. Stetson Bennett, and Marvin Mims. Trayshawn Holden, Hendon Hooker, and Billingsley. Looks like got a Speckle auto. Got Aiden O'Connell. Andra Anthony. 21 of 25. Very nice. Got Keely Ringo and Logan Diggs. Got Anthony Richardson and Ojulari. Aiden O'Connell. Nice Aiden O'Connell. One of 50. Cool. Got Dart. Drew Allar. Will Anderson on the Bandits, Bijan Robinson, and Bo Nix. Refractor. Got Trayshawn Holden. Got a gold. Andra Anthony, Jalen Carter. 34 of 50. Carter, Rogers, and Klubnik. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty tough to grade. Any die cut's pretty tough to grade. It's also just very hard to know what to look for as well. It's cool cards though. Like I like the cards for sure. Okay, nice. Let me know how it does. Your Kovac on the blue, green. Oh, I said blue. $33.99. Bo Nix and Caleb Williams on the refractor. Got Graham Mertz, Mims, and Sean Clifford. Well. Who was asking for the Jaron Hall? Who was asking for Jaron Hall? Somebody was. Was it Skull? I think it was Skull. Dang. These cards are not fun to put in sleeves. $53.99. Caleb Williams and Raymond Davis. Jackson Dart. Got Stetson Bennett. I think this should be numbered 198 of 299. Bijan Robinson and Bryce Young on the refractor. Denzel Burke, TBD, and Jermaine Burton. Got Jason Ademilola. I don't know why I always butcher his name. Ademilola. Eli Ricks and Trenton Simpson. Bo Nix, Buckner, and Shipley refractor. I think a lot of us feel the same way. We like all missed out on Mahomes. When I was like collecting as a kid, I like collected all his bad years too. I like did not collect any good year. So I have all rookies of like guys who are supposed to be good, but didn't end up good. I know. That is the way it works. But I guess that's what makes this fun, right? Even if we collect the bad years, it's still fun. Bo Nix. $283 of $299. Got Smith and Jigba and Reed. Winston Wright and Relique Brown on the refractor. Oh. Well, you know who's a Ravens fan, right? Me. I am. I have a good amount of Lamars. Trayshawn Holden. I feel like there's an auto of his in every case, too. Jordan Battle, Peyton Thorne. Will Levis. Eli Ricks on the refractor. Will Levis. I think so. Yeah. I mean, we just need to keep building around them, keep getting like weapons. 42 of 75. I'm glad he re-signed though, because if he didn't, I would have had a lot of. I'd have had an expensive Lamar collection that I probably would have just sold. Corum, Money Jackson, but you know, he's still a part of my team. Stetson Bennett, J.C. Latham, and the refractor. Anthony Richardson, all right. Base auto, but good one to get. Mason Smith and Saquon Finn. Stetson Bennett, Will Anderson, and Tinsley. How good do you guys think Anthony Richardson's going to be? They probably give him like at least a year or two to develop, I would say. I don't know if they throw him into the fire right now. Or I don't know if they should, because he just doesn't have a lot of experience. Got a blue. KJ Jefferson. All right. Jordan Addison refractor. It's a start. It's a start, okay? 81 of 150. Got Stetson Bennett and Ty Simpson. Garwo. Stetson Bennett. Richardson's a new RG3. Wow. Alright. So Dennis is not a believer whatsoever. Junior Colson. I believe he's auto only in this set as well. Stetson Bennett and Dylan Gabriel. Bo Nix and Hendon Hooker on the refractor. Got a green. Tanner Morgan. Blake Corum. 46.99. Too high as in like that's too much praise? Junior Colson, Cam Ward, and Mason Smith. EJ Williams and DTR. Too much praise. Wow. All right. A couple of non-believers here. ETN and Jordan Travis refractor. Gibbs and McCarthy. Wow. All right. Case number 2. Yeah. I mean, bottom line is everybody's an expert until until reality sets in. And we get to actually see what, you know. Nobody really knows anything. Everybody's just has an opinion. But that's like the beauty in sports. So we're going to see what's going to happen. See? Look at that. You complain about no DJ, Uyagalele, and you get it. 45 of 250. Got Trevor Etienne refractor. Mertz, Young, and To'o To'o. Tony Grimes. DVD and Ridley Brown. DVD. Hey man, as long as Lamar gets us a Super Bowl, that's all I care about. If you can get one Super Bowl out of a quarterback, you're doing fine. Sean Clifford. $73 of $199. Stetson Bennett. Thomas. What do breakers say? 2-2? Daquan Finn. Tajon Henry. Refractor auto. You know, you could say the same thing about like literally every quarterback not named Mahomes that's been drafted like in the last what 5-6 years. Like the only other one you can maybe have an argument for is Burrow, but Burrow still doesn't have a championship, and you can get to as many Super Bowls as you want, but if you don't win the big game, no one's gonna remember you. You're about as good as not getting there and not winning, in my opinion. Like, if you don't win the big game, it's all that, like, doesn't matter. No matter how many big games you get to. Exactly. I mean, Marino and Kelly, if they won a championship, it puts them in a different, in a different category. But the fact that they don't have a win, like no one can really put Marino or Kelly in the same class as some of the guys that have rings. Kovac. $2 of $299. Well, obviously, in terms of careers, you're going to compare a guy who's been in the league for 5 years versus someone who's been in the league for 16 years. All I'm saying is, if Lamar continues on this trajectory where he's putting up stats, he could win another MVP. But if he doesn't win the big game, no one's gonna we're gonna look at his career as just numbers, which is exactly what we look at a lot of players' careers who played a long time. Travis and Will Anderson. John Emery and CJ Stroud refractor. Mims and Jabari Small. Knicks and Wicks. But the reality is a lot of these guys are in the same boat. Like Justin Herbert. Herbert's going to get a gigantic contract. He's pretty much done. You could say he's done less than Lamar, right? So he doesn't have an MVP. $7 of $250. You could also say the same about Josh Allen. Josh Allen seems to have the right team around him. He seems to have the right players around him. Great overall team, but can't get over that hump. Got Sean Clifford. Josh Downs. There you go, Matt. Oh, this thing has a scratch on it. Right there. $93 and $99. How many games has Lamar missed in his career? What percentage of games has he missed? I think a lot of people are getting because his first like 3 years in the league, I don't think he missed a game. First 3-4 years. I'll look it up right now. So the last year he missed 5 games. 5, 4, 1, 1, none. So he's what is that? What percentage is that? And if you're just talking pure numbers, what? So Burrow's missed more games in his entire career, right? And also too, yeah, I think he sat out because he wanted that contract. It's not 30%. That is 100% wrong. I mean, I would also take Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, And all of Burrow's weapons over Lamar's weapons too. You're talking about so 10 of 95 games. There we go. Wicks. $135 of 150. No, it's not 10 of 33. Quorum. Coulson, Anderson, and Levis. 10 of last 30 games. Stetson Bennett and Jaron Hall. Yeah. I mean, I personally think Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the league. So, I mean, even if you don't have him as the best receiver in the league, you have to put him in the top 5 at worst. Are you really going to compare those targets to Jamar Chase? Like, Jamar Chase is literally the best receiver in the game, in my opinion. So, and I like Mark Andrews, but he does not show up for us in big games. I watched Tyreek a lot. Watched his entire career, basically. Kenny McIntosh. I agree with that, Dennis. Yeah. 62 of 99. Our drafts has not been nearly as good. Like, we dropped the ball with Patrick Queen. Bateman's not looking that promising either. Got Smith and Jigba and Hartman. Got Jack Sawyer. What would you say an upgraded Addison? What do you mean upgraded? Jaron Hall. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, with Hollywood, it was the fact that he was due for a new contract, and then also he dropped a lot of passes for us. I think one of the games he literally dropped like 4 passes and like 2 or 3 of them were supposed to be touchdowns. But you know, that's not something that shows up on the stat sheet, right? So if Lamar only had 1 touchdown that game, he might have had 4. Graham Mertz. $277 of $299. Got Dart and Nair. I mean, the issue is, though, with a lot of these contracts that these quarterbacks are getting, a lot of them are getting these contracts and are not, they haven't, you know, won the big game. It's funny because literally everybody was saying the same thing about Israel Bonaconda. Everybody was saying the same exact thing people are saying in this chat about Jalen Hurts before this season. If he didn't take the Eagles to the best record in the league and you know, get to the Super Bowl, people would be saying the same exact thing. Stroud, Rodgers, and Bijan. Got Nolan Smith. $163 of $250. Stetson Bennett. I'd like to know who says Justin Fields is a top 10 QB in the league, because that's the first time I'm hearing that. And I talked to a lot of football people, and that is wild that you don't have him as a top 40. Can you name 10 backups that you would have starting over him? Give me 10 backups that you would have starting over him in that Bears offense. Got Addison and Anthony Richardson. Richardson and Jarrett. No, give me 10 quarterbacks, not starters, that you would have over Justin Fields if he's not a top 40 QB in the league. I'd actually be impressed if you could even name 10 backup quarterbacks in the league, yet alone be better than Fields. Stetson Bennett. Exactly. Again, I have yet to meet anybody. I have yet to meet anybody that has said that Fields is a top 10 quarterback. I've not heard that from anyone. Tungo Vailoa. 60 of 299. Bryce Young. Stetson Bennett, Downs, and Toon. I don't know what kind of people you guys are hanging around, but to have them in the top 10 is pretty wild. Will Levis. Got Caleb Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm sure he counts as a backup, Dennis, but if you have him over Justin Fields, then I probably won't take any of your football takes very seriously from now on. Oh, we got our very nice Constellations of Greatness of Anthony Richardson. These are like one in every, I think, 400 something packs. Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna have to disagree on everybody that you just listed right there. There is no one on that list that I can give you that's better than Fields. And that's not 10. That's only, you say Tyrod Taylor? You're Kovac. I mean, I wish you were right, because I have a Zach Wilson collection that at one point was probably worth like $7 grand. So, but I don't let my cards that I have in my collection influence my opinions on how good they are. Yeah. Well, if he can get anywhere with you know, learning from Rodgers, maybe he eventually, he's still young. I think he's 23, so he still has some room to, you know, time to improve and stuff. But didn't he have a game last year where like Mitchell Tinsley, didn't they have like less than 10 yards of offense or something at halftime. It was something crazy. 20-75. Got Bo Nix and Tinsley. Hendon Hooker, Klubnik, and Addison on the refractor. Tajon Henry, second auto. Team Dent, Stetson Bennett. Anthony Richardson. Bijan Robinson. $56/299. Bijan Robinson and Eli Ricks. Tinsley, Buckner, and Dent. Tavian Thomas. I hope you're right, Jay. Like I said, man, I have a pretty good Zach Wilson collection. Not by choice. I just ended up pulling a lot of Zach Wilson cards. But yeah. Yeah, but that's every quarterback. I pulled very little Fields. I pulled a little bit of T-Law last year, but I sold all the T-Laws pretty much. What's my favorite card in my collection? Probably my Kobe autos. Kobe's the player that I grew up watching, so I do have a Lamar immaculate jersey number auto, but he needs to win us a Super Bowl. Okay, Sean. What tier do you guys put Trevor Lawrence in? He's probably creeping up into that tier 2 QB, in my opinion. Like, I think this year, if he shows improvement from last year, he'll be in that tier 2. Keem Dent. Will Rogers refractor. Hey, Jay, we agree on something. That was Turner. Nah, Matt, the packs get stuck to the boxes, so I have to, like, rip it open in order to peel the pack off the freaking side of the box. Stroud, Malachi Moore. I think this is Tua's, like, make it or break it year. I think if he, you know, suffers some sort of injury this year, I think it could be it. As unfortunate as it is, but you just can't keep getting concussions like that. Got Bo Nix. How many QBs are we considering in the tiers? I mean, tier 1's like your elite of the elite QBs, hands down franchise. You wouldn't, you know, there's nothing you would. Basically, you're good, right? I mean, realistically, there might be only one QB in that tier. Justin Ademilola. Smith and Billingsley. Richardson. Bijan Robinson and Aiden O'Connell. Are we seeing Brady and Manning all over again with Allen and Mahomes? Oh no, Joey, you forgot Ben DiNucci too. Got Valladay. 16 of 100. Richardson and Ojulari. That is legitimately wild, Jay. That is crazy. People are breaking this on Whatnot? Or is it a different break? Brant. Drew LR. You're not alone, Semper. You're not alone. I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. Oh, really? Tons on Whatnot? Interesting. How do people do it? By like, by teams or? Wicks. $41 of $199. Teams. Okay. Oh. Might try that. I don't know. If you want us to try that, we can. I usually just have somebody running singles on Whatnot. It's our last auto. BTN and Jabari Small. Anthony Richardson. Gunslingers. CJ Stroud refractor. Daquan Finn. Yeah, I think I'll be breaking more Bowman Chrome. I'm not sure if I'll do Bowman's best. I got a lot more Bowman Chrome coming in. I just think that product's just you know, for roughly the same cost, I mean, you just can get so much more hits. Alright, here's a recap. These are non-numbered. Richardson, Jackson, Nix, Dent, Kayshawn, Tinsley, Richardson, Latham, DJ Uyagalele, Sawyer, Ringo, Clifford, Yurkovec, Finn, Garwo, Levis, Wright, Burke, Dart, Holden, Levis, Ojulari, Hall, Nix, Downs, and Toon. Yeah, we'll be doing more Bowman Chrome. I'll check out the ones on Whatnot though, cause like I have a couple people that can stream for me on there. Yeah, maybe if I check it out, it looks like it's pretty good. We'll run some there. Wicks, Valaday, Robinson, Tinsley, Tagovailoa, Smith, Mertz, McIntosh, Wicks, Hutchinson, Clifford, Uyagalele, Morgan, Jefferson, Ricks, Bonix, Bennett, Yurkovec, Anthony O'Connell, Mertz, Thomas, Burton, Downs, Moore, To'o, Moore, Joey Porter Jr. and Josh Downs. Those are autos. We had Toon, Smith, Finn, Brant, I was calling Justin, Dallas, Tavion Thomas, Tajon Henry, Yurkovec, Levis, Thomas, Israel, Hall, Bennett, Downs, Emery, Henry, Grimes, Williams, Colson, Anthony Richardson auto, Holden, Jason, Jaron, Holden, Anthony, Reed, Wright, Addison, Fleming, Hendon Hooker, Stogner. Then we had our Constellations of Greatness of Anthony Richardson. All right, well, that was the break. Yeah, it was good combos. I liked it. You know, like it. Jay was bringing the heat, talking some smack. That's what I like. Better than sitting here talking to no one. So appreciate the combos. Do got Bowman Chrome coming up. I think Monday's the next Bowman Chrome break, and then we'll probably run one on Wednesday as well. But yeah, I'll check out Whatnot, see how people are running their team breaks, and if it's looks pretty good, we'll run it over there. All right, appreciate it.